Good East positioning the center, everybody. The name is Blue Fang, and welcome to an episode that has been long awaited. It is time for the Call of Duty Hunger Games Simulator. This was foreshadowed back in Season 2, but I couldn't get enough important characters. And the person who suggested this would say that they would rather remain anonymous, and I said, alright. So they are going to remain anonymous. Anyways, this is Call of Duty. I suggested the last one in which I won. Yay for me. And who am I rooting for this time? Well, I'll be perfectly honest, I can't do character introductions because I have no idea who any of these characters are. Like, literally none at all. I don't know any of these guys. So I'm just going to root for the two that he said he would root for, which is John McTavish, who's apparently known as Soap, and Joseph Turner. You may notice that I just put their last names for anything. I didn't know what his full name was. Everything else I was able to get, but not his from Google. Anyways, let's proceed. I'm not really excited about this one, but it's going to make some people happy. So you know what? Let's suck it up. As a tribute stand on the podium, the horn sounds. Steiner runs away from the cornucopia. Ghost runs away. Kravchenko runs away from the cornucopia. Menendez and Captain Gideon fight for a bag. Menendez gives up and retreats. Captain Price snatches a pair of size. Zussman runs away from the cornucopia. Sergeant Griggs receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Soap sets an explosive off, killing Mitchell. General Shepard snatches a pair of size. Mason catches Turner off guard and kills him. Well, there's one of the people I want to go. I guess go Soap. Clean the place up, like your code name would imply. Dragovich and Red Daniels fight for a bag. Dragovich gives up and retreats. Hudson runs away from the cornucopia. Sergeant Pearson and Irons fight for a bag. Sergeant Pearson gives up and retreats. Karim runs away from the cornucopia. Markov retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Gaz runs away from the cornucopia. Zakhaev grabs a sword. Sergeant Woods receives a trident from inside the cornucopia, and Reznov finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Day 1, Zussman runs away from Sergeant Pearson. Sergeant Griggs takes flowers. Mason runs away from Ghost. Irons practices his archery. Kravchenko crafts a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Gaz thinks about home. Markov tries to spearfish with a trident. Drakovich discovers a cave. Menendez begs for Captain Price to kill him. He refuses, keeping Menendez alive. Soap and Steiner split up in search for resources. Reznov diverts Sergeant Wood's attention and runs away. Karim scares General Shepard off. Captain Gideon searches for a water source. Zakhaev defeats Hudson in a fight, but spares his life. Red Daniels falls into a pit and dies. Whoa, an arena event in day 1. A cloud of poisonous smoke starts to fill the arena. Captain Price slowly pushes Ghost closer to the cloud until he can't resist anymore. Kravchenko slowly pushes Menendez closer to the cloud until he can't resist anymore. Steiner survives. Sergeant Griggs survives. Sergeant Woods survives. Markov survives. Hudson survives. Zussman survives. Gaz survives. Karim slowly pushes General Shepard closer into the cloud until he can't resist anymore. Reznov and Captain Gideon decide to run into the cloud together. Soap survives. Iron survives. Drakovich survives. Mason survives. Sergeant Pearson is engulfed in a cloud of the poisonous smoke, and Zakhaev survives. You know, there were a lot of survivors despite this arena event. Anyways, first fallen tributes, and over a quarter of the cast is dead. Mitchell from District 12, Turner from District 9, Red Daniels from District 10, Ghost from District 2, Menendez from District 8, General Shepard from District 4, Reznov from District 8, Captain Gideon from District 11, and Sergeant Pearson from District 9. Excuse me. Anyways, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people left standing. Districts 8 and 9 are completely out of play. Top 15. Soap's still in this, so I'm rooting for you, buddy. Here we go. Kravchenko and Karim talk about the other tributes still alive. Hudson thinks about winning. Soap and Steiner talk about tributes still alive. Irons bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Zakhaev questions his sanity. Markov destroys gas supplies while he's asleep. Mason, Captain Price, Sergeant Griggs, and Zussman sleep in shifts. Sergeant Woods looks at the night sky, and Dragovich climbs a tree to rest. Dragovich collects fruit from a tree. Zussman searches for firewood. Markov constructs a shack, cutting fishes. Soap and Hudson hunt for other tributes. Steiner diverts Kravchenko's attention and runs away. Mason goes hunting. Sergeant Wood receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Gaz practices archery. Sergeant Griggs fishes. And Zakhaev severely injures Captain Price but puts him out of his misery. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Irons from District 12 and Captain Price from District 1. Which means that we are now down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 people. Just under halfway through the roster. Districts 8, 9, and 12 are completely out of play. So let's keep going. Just under half. So it climbs a tree to rest. Kravchenko attempts to start fire, but it's unsuccessful. Drakovich and Steiner hold hands. Sergeant Woods defeats Karim in a fight, but spares her life. Zussman, Mason, Markov, and Gaz sleep in shifts. Sergeant Griggs receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Hudson receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Zakiv dies trying to escape the arena. We are now in the upper half of it, so let's keep going. Karim steals from Steiner while he isn't looking. Sergeant Woods thinks about home. Kravchenko and Mason threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Sergeant Griggs sets an explosive off, killing Gaz and Drakovich. Zussman fishes. Markov makes a slingshot. Soap camouflages himself in the bushes. Hudson collects fruit from a tree. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Zakhaev from District 3, Kravchenko from District 7, Mason from District 5, Gaz from District 2, and Drakovich from District 6. I didn't rig it. Like I said, I have no familiarity with this franchise. But anyways, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The top 8. Top 8. Districts 2, 8, 9, and 12 are completely out of play. Top 8. Way above the top 10. Here we go. Soap, Sergeant Woods, and Markov cheerfully sing songs together. Zussman and Captain Griggs help Sergeant Griggs huddle for warmth. Karim dies from thirst. Steiner cries himself to sleep. Hudson stays awake all night. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from tributes' families. Sergeant Woods decides to gather as much food as he can before fleeing. Markov decides not to go. Zussman falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Steiner decides not to go. Sergeant Griggs decides not to go. Soap severely slices Hudson with a sword. We are down to the final 5, and it's only day 4. Sergeant Woods, Sergeant Griggs, and Soap hunt for other tributes. Markov receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Steiner thinks about home. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Karim from District 11, Zussman from District 10, and Hudson from District 6. Down to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final 5, everybody. Districts 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are completely out of play. The final 5. Is your pick still alive? I kind of doubt it, but if it is, good for you. I know it is. The person who suggested it. You've got someone. Keep rooting for him. It could work. Sergeant Woods sets an explosive off, killing Markov and Soap. Oh, never mind. Sorry about that, buddy. On the bright side, you got 4th. Sorry. My bad. Oops. Sergeant Griggs begs for Steiner to kill him. He refuses, keeping Sergeant Griggs alive. We're down to the top 3. Sergeant Griggs sends Sergeant Woods off, and Steiner constructs a shack. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. It's Markov from District 4 and Soap from District 1. And with that said in mind, we are down to the final 3. Marcus Griggs, Frank Woods, and Frederick Steiner. With Districts 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 completely out of play. Top 3, here we go. Sergeant Woods thinks about home. Steiner destroys Sergeant Griggs' supplies that he is asleep. Steiner is pricked by thorns of picking berries. Sergeant Woods catches Sergeant Griggs off guard and kills him. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and it's Sergeant Griggs from District 3. We are down to the final 2. It is between Frank Woods or Frederick Steiner. Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 have been completely out of play. Here we go. Sergeant Woods begs for Sergeant to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Sergeant Woods. The winner is Steiner from District 7. Okay, what is his full name? Frederick Steiner. Frederick Steiner. Call of Duty. Hope you enjoyed Call of Duty, fans. I'm not a Call of Duty fan, so I might not have gotten a lot of enjoyment out of this one as you might have. But you know what? It's another episode closer to the champions of Season 3. And of course, it brings me another episode closer without a, as we call it, champion to pick. But that's fine. We still got more episodes to go, and we already got 1, so I'm not too worried right now. Anyways, let's go to placements. In 24th place, Jack Mitchell. In 23rd place, Joseph Turner. In 22nd 22nd place, Ronald Daniels. In 21st place, Simon Riley. In 20th place, Raul Mendez. In 19th place, Herschel Shepard. In 18th place, Victor Reznov. In 17th place, Captain Gideon. In 16th place, William Pearson. In 15th place, Jonathan Irons. Excuse me. In 14th place with 1 kill, John Price. In 13th place with 1 kill, Imran Zakhaev. In 12th place with 1 kill, Lev Kravchenko. 11th place with 1 kill, Alex Mason. In 10th place, Kyle Garrick. In 9th place, Nikitir Dragovic. In 8th place with 1 kill, Farah Karim. In 7th place, Robert Zussman. In 6th place, Jason Hudson. In 5th place, Vladimir Markov. In 4th place with 2 kills, John McTavish. In 3rd place with 2 kills, Marcus Griggs. In 2nd place with 3 kills, the most in this simulator, which is weird because I thought these guys were all about killing, is Frank Woods, and the winner with 1 kill is Frederick Steiner. We proceed. Here it is, a bit shorter than average, but let's get down to the statistics. In 12th place, District 8, in 11th place, District 9, in 10th place, District 12, in 9th place, District 2, in 8th place, District 11, in 7th place, District 10, in 6th place, District 6, in 5th place, District 4, in 4th place, District 1, in 3rd place, District 3, in 2nd place, District 2, and in 1st place, District 7. There you have it. That will conclude the Hunger Games Simulator. I know it's a bit shorter of an episode, but you know what? Sometimes we just get those. And no worries. We're going to come back with the next episode. If your suggestion got ignored, just keep suggesting it, and eventually it will work. But anyways, with that all said and done, my name is Blue Fang, and I bid you all a good West Pacific English on everybody. So see you guys next time.